get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down.
It's in the night away. It's in the night away.
He drinks a whiskey drink, he drinks a vodka drink, he drinks a lager drink, he drinks a cider drink. He sings the songs that remind him of the good times. He sings the songs that remind him of the best times.
Oh, Danny boy, Danny boy, Danny boy.
I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down.
Gascoigne. Beckham. Sheringham guiding it down for Ince! Well, it flew at Peruzzi. Beckham. This is great play. Sheringham. David Beckham! Oh! Well, that would have rubber stamped. Another look at the watch from the Dutch referee. Wright chases. Peruzzi hesitates. And Ian Wright goes on.
Yes!
It's
Yes!
Can he see
Yes!
it?
Oh!
England have It's the dance of joy for the man who...
Go on, Kath, make a noise like some sarnies then.
She hasn't made any.
She ain't what? Kath, light of my life, my one true love. Tell me this is a figment of his imagination. Tell me any minute now, my nostrils will be full of the smell of bangers fried to perfection.
I haven't made any.
I don't believe this. This is like Beckham without Posh, and without Deck. Seamus without his braces.
I get the picture, but it does not change the fact that there are no sandwiches today.
And may I be as bold as to ask why? Not that we take them for granted. I know they're only provided courtesy of your good nature, but how are we meant to get through the post-mortem without sustenance?
If you want to know why there are no sandwiches, ask him.
Ow, don't tell me you two have had a domestic. And here's me thinking you two never fell out. You just shattered my illusion. What's he done?
He hid all me knives.
And the reason behind this was?
She was trying to use me as target practice.
Kath, this can't be true. You and Big Al, your marriage is an institution.
At this particular moment, I think she ought to be institutionalised.
Something you said, mate. What's up, Al? Women's problems, mate.
How would I know? At the minute, it's one grunt for yes, two grunts for no, and I assume three grunts is piss off.
I'm glad I was born a man.
Oh, not me. If I were born a woman, I'd be brilliant. I'd want sex every half an hour. I'd give Jamie Oliver a run for his money. I'd drink lager. I'd know the difference between offside and brookside. And I won't be arsed if the toilet seat were left up or down.
Oh, shut up, Al, so I start fancying you myself. Danny Sylvester's a name, known to all on account Danny Sylvester's a name, known to Del Boy on account I can lay my hands on anything you require. I've been known to do a bit of wheeling and dealing and tell a few porkies to bullet birds. You know what I mean, lads? When people ask you what you do for a living, shit shoveling for the local council doesn't sound as good a stockbroker, does it? It gets them every time. I've just met this bird, right? Posh or what? Drives a BMW, designer labels on everything. Now, I aim to be in a nippy white at least next Friday. I'm a bit of a ladies' man when the girls are considered, but if truth be told, I fancy the arse off Kath the landlady. But I ain't out to find out mine to actually string me up by my bollocks. Me and my mates are in here every night, and it's a proper home from home. It's Al and Kath and Ace. But something's amiss because them pair never argue. Something's not right. Something is definitely not right.
Right, Kathy serving. Al's on board mood again. Claire to clang the horn. Come in, clang the horn. The soup dragon wants a drink. Bloody hell, Kath. What's up? You look rough.
Oh, don't hold back, Claire. Say what you really think.
You look rough as a bear's arse.
And that about sums it up.
Actually, it looks like you might have died and no one's had the courage to tell you. Hey, Trace, come and look at Kath.
Oh, bloody hell, Kath. What's happened, love? You're normally glowing.
Go on then. What are you going to try and flog me now?
Can't I just show a bit of compassion? Businesswoman to businesswoman.
Avon lady to businesswoman.
But, well, if you're asking, what you need is a nice cleanser. Ooh, and a nice moisturiser and an aloe vera space scrub. Bring you back to life and bubble bath on 2 for 1.
And how am I supposed to get all that past tight one over there?
Oh, you do the books, don't you? You won't miss a few quid.
Go on then. What harm can it do? Alan, will you serve the ladies while I go for a lie down?
As soon as any ladies arrive, I'll serve them.
That's so funny, I could choke laughing.
You all please.
Trace, you want one? Oh, Rennie, say please, large.
Is Kath poorly? She looks like shy.
Oh, how do I know? She's not strung a sentence together for about a week.
What about her birthday? She's still having a do?
That's it. Am I thick or what?
You're just a man. It's inbred.
She's turning 40, she's pissed off, and I thought it was me.
Well, no doubt you've done something to upset her.
Me? What can I do to upset her?
You're breathing, aren't you?
Oh, still off men, are we?
Oh, what do you think?
I think.
Oh, sorry, I forgot. You're a man. You don't think, do you?
Well, we did it, lads. But that really should have been a penalty. That ref wants locking up. Well, that's made my day, that has. Fancy playing doubles?
The last time you asked me to play doubles, what darts you had in mind?
Well, you can't fault me for trying.
And you're very trying. Anyway, I could beat you at darts playing left-handed.
That's fighting talk where I come from.
Oh, you won then?
How much?
Loser pays for an Indian.
You're wrong.
She's mad. That's going to cost her 20 quid at least.
Is it? She can beat him, no problem.
Yeah, but she said left-handed.
Alan, she is left-handed.
Oh, is this your lucky day or what?
Oh, bugger off, 20.
Are you going to tell us why you call him 20?
Because I once drank 20 pints, okay? Let it drop.
20 pints? Your nickname has nothing to do with pints and everything to do with seconds.
Okay, Ron, shut your gob.
Why'd you call him Ron?
After Ronaldo?
Why, is he good at football?
No, he's just an ugly bastard. She's right, though. That's why they call me 20. Real name's Gary Barlow. Yeah, don't go there. I've heard all jokes. Sad part is that I really just don't like sex. There you go, I've said it. I don't know why, because I love girls. I adore girls. I love being in their company. I just don't want to sleep with them. Apart from that, I eat, drink, sleep and breathe footy. Me and lads, we do everything together. Dan is my best mate. He's Jack Ladd, alright. Known him since infant school. He'd die 1,000 deaths if he knew what I'd said about girls. I wish I could be more like him, but I'm not. I'm me, and I better start liking it, because I'm stuck with me for a very long time. But changing the subject, I'm really worried about Kath. She's the nicest person on this earth. She'd give you sugar out of her tea if she thought you wanted it. I've never seen her as down as she is now. There must be something seriously wrong. Oh well, I guess the direct approach is best. I'll just ask her.
Well, brother, did you wipe the floor with her?
Go on then, brother, tell him.
My prick were blunt.
Hey, oh, that's what I've heard.
And she was playing with the left hand.
Hang about, you dickhead, she is left-handed!
And you still beat him.
Yeah, but I wouldn't have taken the bet.
Oh, well, don't forget, loser pays for an Indian.
Claire, that's not fair.
Ah, but we're going to show them who top dogs are when it comes to darts competition.
Oh dear, you're not thinking of showing yourselves up again, are you, lads? You didn't make it to the second round last year!
Well, that's because dickhead here decided a night in with Karen. If you show me yours, I'll show you mine, Briggs. We're more fun than playing darts with his mates.
You've never been with Karen Briggs. Simon I had you down for more sense. She spends that much time on her back. She's got hard skin on her shoulders.
Well, I've just beat him, so if he's your best player, I don't fancy your chances, lads.
Ah, but we're going into serious training from now on.
Oh, are you on then? The loser can pay for a Chinese.
Oh, you've already got your Indian. You're going to be needing Slim in his easy classes soon. Talking of which, it's Wednesday. What time are the darts in duo in?
Oh, normally about 9ish, isn't it? It tickles me. First thing Joyce does when she comes through that door is order a pint of lager and a packet of cheese and onion.
Only on a red day. If it's a green day, she has a bag of nuts.
And if she's put on weight, she has both.
I don't know why they're bothered. I mean, life's too short to be peeling tomatoes. Yeah. And it's not like at their age they're going to pull, is it? Anyway, come on, girls. Let's go and play some pool until some real talent comes in. Come on.
I'm not sure about that. I think Seamus has a hot for Velma.
And how would you know that? No one can understand a word he says apart from Gwen, and God forbid we see her this side of Christmas.
That's no way to talk about Kath's mother.
Oh, come on, she's a witch on ecstasy.
Oh, so that's why she never wears knickers.
Why?
So she can get a better grip on a broomstick.
Wicked. Anyway, this isn't getting us fit for this darts match, is it?
Yeah, come on, lads, we're in training from now on.
Right, 3 pints for your best, landlord, please. Well, if this doesn't get him down from fighting Soup Dragon, now it will.
Alright, gorgeous. What do you do for the rest of my life?
Staying away from the likes of you.
Welcome back.
Hiya, Dad. How's Mum?
You've noticed something's wrong as well then, have you?
Dad, you'd have to be blind, deaf and dumb not to notice. And anyway, I think I know what's wrong. We did this at college.
Sex? I hope you've been paying attention. We're expecting top marks, and if you need any help with the practical...
Del, don't forget I know where Kath's knives are hidden.
I think she's starting as a menopause.
She's too young for that.
No, she's not. Best thing to do is to ring Grandma and ask her when she did, because usually it goes from mother to daughter.
Ring your grandma. Ring your grandma. Did you just say to ring your grandma?
Rach, put Danny down.
Oh, Dinah doesn't mind, do you? Oh, don't bother with Sarah. If you want a woman with real experience, you know where to come.
No thanks, I'm a bit busy at the moment.
That's all right. You can buy me a drink. I'll wait.
Rach, come on. You're being a twat.
No, Danny doesn't mind. Oh, come on, give us a kiss before I go.
Rachel Cooper, upstairs now.
Fine.
Dad, just ring Grandma.
Oh, she said it again, didn't she? She said to ring her grandma.
Oh, please don't ring her, Al. I'll clean our box for a fortnight if you promise not to ring her.
Please don't ring her out. I'll get them cheap bottles of wine again, please.
I promise, Del, I won't come on to your Sarah again.
Oh, dickhead, I don't like that one.
I do. But you can keep your bribes to yourself because the last thing on earth I'm ever going to do is ring Gwen.
So come on then, what's up with Kath?
Wish I knew. We can't seem to do anything right, me or Sarah. She's got the fan on the old time upstairs. This house is like a morgue, it's so bloody cold.
Well, I hate to say it, but I think your Sarah could be right. Our old lady's exactly the same. Thing is, what tickles me, right, is they blame their hormones for how it was wrong. And what do they do when they run out? First thing, they go to the doctors and order some more. Has she got off sex as well? Our old fella's always complaining. He says there's more life in a sick note.
Well, that's private, lads. But, yeah, she bloody has.
You know, we're all red hot in that department, while everyone except 20 here. Is it true? 20 seconds?
Leave it. Leave it out. You can't believe a word Claire says. She's a compulsive liar and you're not irresistible to every man.
Hey, you heard them girls the other night. They definitely gave me 9.
Danny, they were German.
Anyway, back to your problem.
I don't have a problem.
Not important, are you?
Of course he's important. He's a landlord.
I think you mean impotent.
No, I'm not bloody impotent.
Don't worry about it. That only makes it worse, mate.
Del, listen to me. Do you ever wonder why you've been given 2 ears and only 1 mouth? I am not bloody impotent. Kath just isn't interested.
Then we'll make it our mission in life to help you. What we'll do is, we'll all write down our pool lines. You can try them on Kath. You'll be King Dick again before the end of the week.
Right, paper and pens.
Talking of pens and paper, you're all coming to the quiz on Friday.
I'll be there, bruv.
And fat little good you'll be. You thought Cunnilingus was a clever Irish airline.
I was only joking.
You were deadly serious.
Oh yeah, and the question was, who was Joan of Arc? And you wrote Noah's wife.
And what about the fella who answered the question, where was the Magna Carta sign with the bottom left-hand corner?
It were him, it were you.
Right, come on then, lads. This isn't helping me with my problem.
Right, here you are. All these are proven winners, tried and tested.
But did any of them actually work?
Well, that one definitely works.
Right, let's have a look. How do you like your eggs in the morning? Fried, boiled, or fertilised? Fantastic. First problem with that is we're married, and if I offered to make her eggs, you'd know something was wrong. And the second thing, I've been seen to, so I'm not fertilising anyone's eggs. Oh, and this one's just as good. I'm not a gynaecologist, but I don't mind taking a look.
Anyway, it's not what you say, it's the way you say it. We'll show you. Gary, you be the bird.
I will not.
Simon, you do it.
I won't. On your bike, dream on. Del, you be the bird.
Alright, if it helps me mate out, I'll be the bird. Who's going to be the bloke? Gary, you do it. I'm less likely to punch you in the nose.
Go on then, anything for a quiet life. Hi, gorgeous. You look good enough to eat. Come over here and let me have a nibble.
Oh, Gary, you are a one.
Oh, that outfit looks great on you, but it'll look even better on my bedroom floor.
Oh, you're wicked!
Oh, I love you, darling. You smell like ice cream, and you know what I love to do with ice cream? Come over here and kiss me. I want to wear your lips out.
That wasn't how it looked.
And how do you know? You're too busy gazing into 20's eyes. And I know what you like to do with your ice cream. To rip it down your shirt.
I'm off to play pool. You can talk your way out of that one, Del boy.
Oh, my feet are killing me. I'm off to sit down.
I think I'll hang back here a while.
You pick a tree, I'll get a rope. Where's your mother?
She's just getting out of the shower. Why?
Just wondering.
And then she's going to ring Grandma.
Oh. Go and tell her the phone's broken.
But it isn't.
Well, it will be when I unplug it.
What don't you like about Grandma?
Everything.
Anyway, I'm going to Rachel's. We've got to study VDs tonight.
Venereal disease.
Visual displays, Dad.
I thought...
No, you don't think.
Yeah, but we could just have a game of pool.
Oh, no, come on, Rach, we're leaving.
Oh, Sazzy's such a buzzkill. Come on, Claire, I'll beat you at a game of darts.
I love my wife. It's a statement I make, and I mean. Well, we have our ups and downs, doesn't everyone? But push comes to shove, I'd walk over broken glass for her. She's 40 next week, and our Sarah is nearly 20. We started trying straight away. Had a couple of years to wait, but it was worth it. She's a good kid. Bit cheeky, but a good kid. We've been in this place nearly 10 years, and the lads are brill. Even if Danny does fancy our lads something wrong. He thinks I don't know, but I don't mind. She loves me, warts and all. And I know that she fancies Pete, the landlord of the Vic. Don't even think I mind that, because she's married to me. And that's important to both of us. When Sarah mentioned the menopause, well, it had crossed my mind. She's a bit young for that, no? Well, I just hope that's all it is, because I couldn't face it being anything more serious. Oh, Velma, put me down. What if Kath sees us?
I'm sorry, Al. I don't know why I'm being such a cow. I don't seem to be able to help it.
Have you spoken to our Sarah? She seems to think you're in the menopause.
I think this nursing is going to her head. She told me I'd got bubonic plague last week when I came out in a rash. I'm too young for the menopause. I'm not 40 till next week.
And what did Cruella have to say?
She was 42.
Well, there you are then. Nothing to worry about. That's all it'll be.
That's only a man who could say that. What about hot flushes, night sweats, mood swings, hair loss, osteoporosis, bladder weakness, constipation,
You're made of stern stuff. You'll cope.
loss of sex drive?
I'll book an appointment tomorrow.
I thought that'd get your attention.
I'm only joking. I love you more now than I did 10 minutes ago. We're a team, me and you. Just don't shut me out. And if it comes to it, I'll go to the library and get a book and become an expert on hot flushes. I'll lend you my razor so you can do your task. And if you're good, I'll even tell you where your knives are hidden.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Stop, keep saying you're sorry. Do you remember what Ali McGraw said to Ryan O'Neill in Love Story?
Oh yes, I remember it well. I've got a terminal illness and I'm dying.
Being in love means never having to say you're sorry.
What a load of sentimental trash. And you'd better be saying sorry for telling Danny that you want me institutionalised.
Wherever you go, I go, doll, because I love you. Whatever. Catherine, why are you loading baby sham onto the shelves? There's only one person we know drinks that, and we're not expecting her till Christmas. Are we?
She was worried about me.
Worried? The only thing your mother ever worries about is whether her neighbours know that she uses quilted toilet paper. How long and when?
Tonight, and I don't know, she didn't say.
Well, that's it. I'm off to mend the leak in the bathroom.
Why?
Well, witches can't get wet, can they?
I don't want to turn 40. I thought 30 was bad enough. But I guess it comes to us all. I shouldn't complain. It's not as though I do have a terminal illness. If it is the menopause, then I'll get through it. Everyone else does. It's not something you can avoid, is it? I should look on the bright side. I've got a husband I worship and a gorgeous daughter whose only fault is that she will keep trying to grow penicillin in coffee cups in her room. 6 I found in there yesterday. 6 with 2 mouldy cheese and Marmite sandwiches and 4 empty shampoo bottles. Is it a student thing, collecting empty bottles? Anyway, I digress. I'll just have to get myself an appointment at the doctor's and then I'll know one way or the other. Almost forgot. Al and my mother do not get along. She hasn't forgiven him because I dumped a potential young conservative to go out with him. She thinks the pub trade is demeaning and common. She can't understand that we love it and I love Alan. And nothing whatsoever can or will change that.
Still having a party the weekend, Kath?
Why? What makes you ask?
Oh, I think she's pissed off for being 40.
Well, I don't much like the idea. I don't mind having a do if I feel a bit better.
Jokes apart, though, what is up, Kath?
Well, there's been a bit of a vote on it, and it seems like it might be HRT from now on.
You're a bit young for starting all that, aren't you?
Well, that's what I thought. But I spoke to my mother, and she was only 42.
Oh, tough.
You got to see the funny side, though, haven't you?
Is there one?
It's only 3 years since Alan had his vasectomy. He was in agony for days. His balls swelled up to the size of melons and turned black. The doctor said if he'd been a bull, he'd have won prizes.
How come you and Alan had more though? I always thought, you know, you'd have more than Sarah.
Just never happened. We stopped trying in the end.
How come we had the chop?
Well, it would have been just my luck to have got to 40 and dropped one, and I didn't fancy being a geriatric mother.
I don't want kids.
Oh, you will when you find the right fella.
Oh, that ain't gonna happen.
You can't go off men forever.
Why do I always choose the bastards? Kissed a lot of frogs in my time, but they've all turned into toads.
It'll happen. Probably when you least expect it. Besides, one of these days, Simon will notice you're alive.
How do you know I fancy Simon?
It's written all over your face. Dawn loves Simon.
Nah, I didn't know that.
Neither does Simon, so don't worry about it.
Oh, but I do worry. I've made a fool of myself so many times. I knew he's a good friend if he ever found out. Could never look him in the eye again.
Well, he won't hear it from me, and that's a promise. Just stop acting like a drooling puppy every time he's around.
I don't, do I?
Nah, I'm only joking. I'm just a sentimental old fool, so that's why I noticed.
Well, you and Al ought to be in Madame Tussauds, a real national exhibition. How to be married for God knows how long and still be in love. You're so lucky.
I know.
It's flipping quiet in here tonight.
Yeah. Oh, Velma and Joyce will be in a bit. Seamus won't be far behind.
Funny bloke.
He's all right in small doses.
It's all right. You can actually understand what he's saying.
We should club together and buy him some elocution lessons. Right, I'm off to polish the coal. Me mother's coming.
Whoa, Kath, what? No, no disrespect. Well, we'd all had enough of her last time. I'm sure Velma was about ready to kill her slowly.
I know, but she is my mother. I do love her, but I don't have to like her. Besides, she's the only one who can understand what Seamus says. Right, I need to make some some posters for this darts match tonight.
Oh, I'll give you a hand if you like.
Oh, I'd like. Come in.
Later. Well, fancy that. You can be mates with someone for absolutely ages, and you still don't know who they fancy. But she's right. She has been out with every dickhead in Burton. The ones she likes, she don't fancy. The ones she fancies, she don't like. The absolute drop-dead gorgeous ones, well, they need a bloody implant of blooming testosterone. And the ones who are nice little old ladies, well, they need a bloody personality transplant. How come nature got it so wrong? Ooh. So, Dawn loves Simon. I won't tell him. Well, not unless I get totally wrecked and it accidentally pops out, you know, like it does. He's all right, I suppose. He falls in the middle category. He's not bad looking, not a bad bloke, I suppose. Led on by a certain testosterone misjudgment if he shagged Karen Briggs. Ugh. But there again, he is a man, and they do think with their willies. I bet he didn't even like her. That's what men are like, you know. And that's what Dawn hates. But mates are mates. If I can get Simon to notice our Dawn, that's what I'm going to do. Me, I'm waiting, having a little break, waiting for Brad to get fed up with Jennifer.
You know, V, them scales are wrong. She had them on a different part of the floor last week, and it does make a difference.
Do you know, her, what has that daft hat on, she's a bloody liar, she is. No way she's lost £3. I saw her in the bloody chippy twice this week.
No, them scales are wrong. I mean, why should we pay £3.50 and her scales are wrong?
I don't like her anyway, her eyes are too bloody close together. Is it a red day or a green day today?
Give a mo, and I'll have a look. Bugger it! We'll have a day off and start again tomorrow. Alan, 2 pints, 2 packs of cheese and onion, and we'll have some nuts. Tied up.
I know, I've not been to the loo today, that's why I put £2 on.
No, that never weighs £2, does it?
Just when you're constipated. I know where that expression comes from now.
What expression?
Shitting bricks.
Thelma! Oh, you know, I go the other way when I'm dieting.
You never do.
I do, I swear, on Dennis's life.
Well, hang on. If you go the other way, surely you should be losing weight, not putting it on.
I think it's my metabolism.
Don't talk rubbish.
No, honest, the doctor, he says I've got a slow metabolism.
This is the same doctor that says our Jason has got mood swings, and that's the only... He's got athlete's foot, and the only exercise he gets is mood swings. Alan, what's up with these drinks, love? It's like drinking in the bloody desert.
It's not table service. You're in Tuckbury, not Torremolinos.
Oh, I'd love 2 weeks in Torremolinos.
You and me both.
Well, get off then. It's nice stopping you.
Says who?
Says me. You got your bloody deposit here, love.
$4.99.
$4.99. See what I mean? I want me bloody change and all, Alan.
Only a penny.
Yes. But you know what they say, Alan? You look after the pennies and the pounds they look after. Alan! Why are the shelves stocked with baby sham?
You're not expecting a visitor from somebody that should only be allowed out at Halloween, huh? Hey?
Why? What have we done to deserve this? When? Listen!
I can't hear anything.
Exactly. That's my bloody point. It's the deathly silence. It's like the stillness that descends before a slaying in them films. It's like the hush of impending doom. It's like the stillness that settles on the unsuspected victims of total and utter despair.
It's Kath's mother that's coming, not Armageddon.
What's the flaming difference?
Well, I, for one, am going to put in some real effort this time. If it makes Kath happy, I can deal with Gwen for a bit.
I'll give you 15 minutes alone in a room with her. And then I will personally give you the implement with which to put her out of our misery.
It's not that bad.
Oh my God, you thought Hannibal Lecter misunderstood you. And you thought him, that stabby bloke in London, Jack the Ripper, you thought he had Mutterer's shoes. And you think Margaret Thatcher's a lady.
What?
Right, love. Don't walk off without paying your fee.
What's all that racket? Sounds
Sounds
like the last night at the proms.
Taxi, Alan!
No, thank you, I'm not going anywhere.
No, Alan, the taxi man wants paying.
Well, how much?
How should I know? I don't discuss money. It's so vulgar. Speaking of which, hello, Velma. I see the slimming classes aren't working out for you.
I see the slimming classes gave up on you.
Is that a hair on your chin?
Is that another chin on your chins? Do you know, you've got more chins than Jabba the Hutt these days, Gwen? No, actually, no, I'm sorry, Gwen. Hand on my heart, I can honestly say, you look like $1 million. It's just a shame it's all in loose change.
Sticks and stones. Now then, Alan, someone has vomited on the front doorstep, and all the windows need cleaning. And one of your clientele has changed the name of the pub. It no longer says the Frog and Duck.
What's it say now?
Oh, use your imagination.
He says the dragon fuck.
Don't you use that language in front of me. I don't like it.
I don't care.
Well, I can see I'm wasting my breath on you. Now, where is Catherine?
I don't know about wasting your breath. It's more like causing an oxygen shortage, Gwen. And I don't know. Ask Alan.
She's upstairs, laying down.
Oh, poor love. I remember when I went through it. It was absolute purgatory. There were days when I just felt like throwing myself under a bus.
Oh, you should have told us. We could have given you a push.
Taxi, Alan!
Don't be Mother Mary, Jesus and Christ. If you don't be getting out there in a minute, they're going to have the ready. It's got the man down. It's got the front down.
It's Captain Birdseye. There must be mice and all sorts running around in that beard. Oh, don't just stand there. Do as the man says, Alan.
Well, I would do if I'd done what he said.
Are you deaf as well as daft? Don't answer that.
Go on then, what did he say?
He said the taxi man is going to start charging you by the minute if you don't go and pay him immediately.
What did I do to deserve this?
Oh, and when you've done, can you take my bags upstairs, please? I wish to freshen up.
Bags? Bags, how long are you staying?
For as long as I'm needed, of course.
Velma, do you mind serving while I go and get Gwen's while I go and get Mother's bags?
Don't be having a pint. I'd you find a pinch of bourbon, please?
Hey, what are you doing? Well, there's no chance of anything bloody happening with her here, is there? And what do you want?
Don't be having a pint of bourbon and beer, please.
Velma, what's up? It's not your shift.
Necessity is the mother of invention.
Oh, she's here then. When?
5 minutes ago. And you want the bad news? She's bought luggage.
Oh, dying for a drink. What's up, you lot? They're gone up.
Cruella's here.
Oh, shit.
Right, we're off to the Vic
No,
then.
we can't. We've got the Mac Thoughts final.
Oh, bollocks. At least it can't get any worse.
Yes, it bloody well can.
Get a load of that.
Get rid of her.
In your dreams.
Excuse me. I'm looking for Daniel De Silva. I believe this is his, club? Is this a private club?
Tappers off the money to you. I wouldn't have to carry the front of the sort of thing. But I would know it hasn't the booze, but I'm about to watch the dog out and drink a bit. Nice to have one.
I'm sorry, but would you repeat that?
I was not saying I know that it's part of the as much as stores or as much as not about the booze, but everyone's working long having a drink, like.
I'm sorry, but I didn't understand a word.
Oh, joint club.
So it is a club.
No, love, it's a pub. And you are?
Tara Smythe Hamilton.
Bloody hell, posh or what? And you're looking through?
Daniel De Silva. He's a stockbroker. He told me his club was on this road, but this is the only place I could find.
Daniel De Silva, you say? Name rings a bell. Can you describe him?
Well, he's awfully cute, very wealthy, super job. His mum is an MP, and his father's in the law.
No, not the guy I'm thinking of. The Daniel I know is a tosspot, extremely in debt, shovels sewage. His mother could be an MP if it stood for Major Piss Artist. Hang on, it could be him. His father's something definitely to do with the law.
Yeah, I'm sure he's checking out the state of the prisons from the inside.
Anyway, Tara is it? Why don't you come and sit with us and tell us about this mysterious Daniel?
You don't happen to play darts, do you? Because we're a man short for a very, very extremely important match.
Darts? When one throws those arrow thingies at a board?
Oh, God.
I thought that only men with rather large middles did things like that. How very interesting. I've never done it, but I am game. Right, you want to know about Daniel? Well, I met him at the races. He has his own horse, you know. Marvellous chap. He has done everything from mountain climbing to speedboat racing. He has.
His own boat!
Oh, yes. And a country estate in Wiltshire. So much for someone so young. Could be the next Richard Branson.
Or Forrest Gump, because it's getting a little lobotomy after this little stunt.
Stunt? He does stunt as well. Oh, golly, this man is too good to be true. What a turn on. A man and speed.
Yeah, but the kind of speed Danny's involved in has got nothing to do with wheels and mechanics.
I don't understand.
Give it a few hours, you will.
Well, I think I might actually be in love.
Well, I won't go booking a church just yet, not until you've checked the stool lead on the roof.
I know deep down inside that he's told me a bucket full of lies, but I don't care. My parents are trying to fix me up with all these hooray Henrys. The latest in a long line of contenders is so ugly, he reminds me of a Vietnamese pot-bellied pig. Just because he drives a Lotus and Daddy owns half of Mayfair, they think that I should be falling at his feet, or trotters in his case. Daniel is different. I know that he doesn't own a Porsche, and I don't think he's a stockbroker. But he's down to earth, and I want a man that's down to earth, not one who wallows in it. So, I'm sure he will tell me the truth in his own good time, and in the meantime, I shall just enjoy things as they are. And I'd quite like to go at this dart thingy. So, I shall play along for now. Who knows? I might even take him home to meet Mummy and Daddy. Oh boy, won't that be fun.
Ah, Tara, is that you?
Oh, Daddy, it's nice. I couldn't forget you made such an impression on me.
He has that effect on a lot of people.
I tried to find that club you mentioned.
Yes, it closed down. Legionnaires' shocking scandal.
Mummy said she couldn't recall a club in this area.
It was that exclusive, only the members knew it was there.
How frightfully exciting. Your friends are going to teach me how to play darts.
Oh, no, they're not.
Oh, yes, we are.
I was thinking we could get a bite to eat.
Well,
There's this little restaurant I know, but it doesn't stay open late.
Danny, what are you on about? McDonald's is open 24 hours. Plus the fact, you're still able to get your little pink Power Ranger to collect Happy Meals there.
can I give you a rain check on the darts thing, please? It's just, I'd really like to get to know Daniel a little better.
That's fine, just make sure you count your fingers before he leaves you.
Claire,
Yes, Daniel.
there are 2 L's in it.
Daniel, do you mean bollocks?
Tara, have you brought the BMW?
No, I thought we could take your Porsche.
Drinking and driving, doll. Don't do that.
Oh, God, I didn't think.
Oh, you two are going to get on like a house on fire. See you later, Daniel.
What am I supposed to do for rest at night?
Well, I suppose you could sit there looking like a right prat.
These are Moria quasi Peter Pan
Write it down, Seamus. Bloody hell. She's all right, isn't she? Hey, don't kick her out of bed.
Oh my God, Mr. Bloody Muscles here.
I use that to hand me trains. It works wonders.
I wish someone would put her down the bloody drain.
Don't just sit there, young man. Take those glasses glasses back to the bar and put that cigarette out. It played havoc with my asthma. And have you seen the state of that ballroom? Empty crisp packets all over the place. And you've left those balls on the table and I've had to put them all away. Well, go on, there's still some stuff to do in there. And don't make any more mess. Do you still do the cleaning here, Velma?
I do, ma'am, why?
And Catherine pays you for it.
Well, that's the general way of the bloody world.
But I think Catherine's going too soft, if you ask me.
Well, nobody did, so piss off.
While my daughter is unwell, I am going to be taking over the cleaning in this establishment. And I must say, hand on heart, is quite lacking.
Go on then.
Go on what?
Put your hand on your heart, because I bet you a million toffees you can't find it.
It was a metaphor.
I saw one of them once. It was amazing. Alice something or the other.
That is a meteor.
Actually, Halley's is a comet.
Don't split hairs with me. Oh, and another thing, the ladies could do with a bit of attention.
What do you mean?
Well, tissues, hot puree, fresh flowers.
What do you want all that lot in there for? It's a bog! In a pub! It's Upbury!
And
what?
Well, what difference does that make?
You put all them lots in there and they'll get nicked faster than you can say essence of lilac.
Oh, don't be so ridiculous.
Why do you think the pictures are nailed to the bloody wall? Fear a poltergeist!
What's the poltergeist?
It's a nasty, horrible, dirty, smelly thing. A bit like her.
I'm warning you.
Oh, go and stick your head down the bloody urinal, Gwen.
Sorry, my Velma. The way to the card and the card in your face is the way to start as well.
What did he say?
I refuse to tell you.
Died off the way that your eyes and shines in the moon and your waves the way that way out the down.
Don't be so disgusting.
What did he say?
Seamus, go home.
Die be gone, but my heart will remain here with you. Yeah, fire, God.
That man wants locking up.
What did he say?
He's absolutely besotted with her, although God knows why.
He knows a good thing when he sees it.
Then why don't you marry him?
Marriage? He mentioned marriage?
Well, no. Words of fornication.
Oh, is that like being ordained?
No, Joyce, looks like being jammed.
Oh, you are so common.
And you're so snotty.
Mother, I do hope you're not upsetting my customers.
No, darling, of
What
course.
customers? Gob on legs here made light work of the ones we had.
Oh, I could do without this. Mother, it's lovely to see you, but you must not interfere in the running of our pub. And take those bloody rubber gloves off.
Catherine, don't you dare swear at me or I'll wash your mouth out with soap and water.
I am 40 years old, Mother, not 4. Now go upstairs and talk to Sarah. She wants to ask you some questions about when you were a teenager, some project for college.
She never was a bloody teenager. She was born middle bloody aged.
I'll give up. I'm going to make an appointment for the doctors in the morning, and if it is the menopause, then I'll just deal with it. It's not the end of the world. It's not much point staying open.
What's happened to all the customers?
Cruella.
I'll talk to her.
Al, why don't you talk to her?
I don't like interrupting her. Kath, you go upstairs, I'll tidy up. Probably your cue to leave.
It is. Right, Pete? Come on.
We'll go on that other diet tonight. You know, the one where you don't mix proteins and carbohydrates. That way we can have 2 fish and bubble chips. It's only a bit of flour and water.
But what about the oil that they're frying in?
That doesn't count, Joyce.
Are you sure?
No, but at this moment in time I don't care. Come on! Right. Chips? No. Fish? 2.
I said, come on, love, upstairs you go. I'll sort this.
Something's going to have to be done about my mother.
I know, but dowsing is illegal.
She is a witch, isn't she?
She's a lonely old woman who thinks that interfering is caring.
Oh, you're a nice man, aren't you?
That's why you married me.
I married you because I love you.
Something about the brewery.
Oh, turn it up then.
Turtleys, Staffordshires' only remaining independent brewery, has been taken over by Australian giants Newport International. The Australian brewery, famous for its Outback lager, said they were thrilled to be part of England's finest tradition. Managing Director Ryan Campbell.
Well, that's all our customers up the Swanee then.
It might not be that bad.
Oh, can you really picture the folk in here drinking that Australian muck?
The lads might like it.
It was bad enough when marl production stopped. I can't imagine these boys drinking that sheep shearing shite.
We'll just have to up our guest beers.
Oh, I suppose you're right, I am being a bit dramatic. As long as they don't make me dress up as Crocodile Dundee. Right, come on then, off to bed, Kylie.
If you want my body and you think I'm sexy, come on, sugar, let me know. Talk off with her open yet. I said we're not open yet.
I thought I just got quick now.
Write it down, please, Seamus. Why not? I'm into a bit of that mucky stuff myself, Seamus. Yeah, you do the gents, I'll do the ladies. Come on.
I can
I'm glad she doesn't clean for me. The Frog and Duck, Gwendolyn Rogers speaking, and you are? No, I'm afraid my son-in-law is not here at the moment. My good man, I am quite capable of passing on a message. Yes. Newport International? Yes. You have what? Yes, I shall make sure he gets the message. It's hardly rocket science, is it? Goodbye. And what are you two staring at?
Anybody serving, darling?
Oh, don't look at me, I'm going shopping. But you can do a favour for me and pass the message on to Alan.
Okay, darling.
And don't call me darling. Now, Newport International are going to be calling round with some paraphernalia pertaining to their products. Alan must display them immediately because a representative is going to be coming round to check. Have you got that?
Certainly have, darling.
I said, do not call me darling. Did your mother ever teach you good manners?
All his mother taught him how to eat facts from Tesco's.
No, it was not.
And lager from Co-op.
Your mother encouraged you to steal?
He's winding you up.
Well, I should hope so. Now I'm going. Please make sure Alan gets that message.
We don't need telling twice. We're not muppets.
Thanks for coming. Wish your father hadn't.
Here, Simon, what's paraphernalia?
It's a phobia, innit?
Phobia what?
I don't know. Something to do with paraffin.
Yeah. Simon, how do you fancy having a laugh?
Like how?
Well, Cruella here says the brewery is sending over some stuff, and Al's got to use it or else.
So?
What about if we get there first? He's got no idea what to expect, has he?
Nice one. What you got in mind?
Come on, bruv, my mind isn't overtime.
Oh, God.
Would you stop pinching my arse?
Sorry for wanting that to head.
I bloody understood that.
Sorry, get us a pint, will ya?
What?
Get us a fucking pint, will ya?
It's either sex you wanting or a pint.
Go on.
The first one is off the cards.
Go on then, what did the doctor say?
Straight to the point as usual.
Well, what did he say?
Oh, he ummed and ahed a bit, took my blood pressure, you know, the usual things.
Oh, as long as he didn't say it was a virus.
Nah, he seems to agree with the rest of Tutbury. Thinks I might be in the change. They've done some blood tests and they're going to ring me later with the results. At least he didn't think I was going mad.
It's good news about the darts team, isn't it?
Yes, ladies through to the final again. Let's just hope those lads get through tonight.
Oh, I saw Dal and Simon leaving earlier. They look quite pleased with themselves.
Was Danny smiling?
Like a Cheshire cat.
Then he's up to something. Do we know where the finals are going to be held yet?
Didn't Talon tell you? We've got the ladies' finals and the men's are at the Vic.
Oh, well, that's good news. Trader's been a bit down of late, and Pete always puts a good do on.
I reckon you fancy him.
I do not. Well, he is a little bit cute, don't you think?
A little bit cute. Oh, I dare share my hot flushes with him any day.
Right, what time's this darts match tonight then?
6:30, I think.
Perfect. Just time to read the back of me eyelids.
Go on then, you have a lie down. Me and Joyce will see to things down here.
If I could turn back time, if I could find a way, I'd take back those words that have hurt you, and you'd stay. I don't know why I did the things I did. I don't know why I said the things I said. Pride's like a knife, it can cut deep inside. Words are like weapons, they wound sometimes.
I'm in the mood for a good session.
You have a good session every night.
I'm not talking about drinking, bruv.
But Dal, when you've had a good session, you ain't capable of a good session. Anyway, where's our rats?
I wouldn't bother because I was going to kill him when he finds out it's just a plonker pull.
Relax, it'll be a laugh. Just you watch.
Right, you lot, while you're all here, do not go making a bloody mess in that pool room again tonight. Bloody crisp packets everywhere. I'm not cleaning it up again today, right? Now, men, whoever's written that sign on the toilet wall had better go and wash it off with immediate effect.
What's it say, Velma?
It says Velma is a sex goddess.
That's got to be Seamus, hasn't it? Oh, hey, Daddy, look who it is. Or a Smiley, whatever.
There you are, your mobile's turned off.
I wonder why.
I've told her the truth.
Oh yeah, what truth?
That I resigned from being a stockbroker because I went bankrupt.
Oh, that truth. And what do you work now?
Look, I've told you 1,000 times.
Oh, go on, remind me. I've got a short memory span.
He's working for the environment.
Close.
Pity about the estate in Gloucester.
Wiltshire. Yes, bastards, weren't they?
Who, the receivers?
No, the bloody government and the VAT people.
Oh, yeah, total bastards. Maggie, come back. All is forgiven.
Absolutely. Daniel, be a darling. Get me a G&T, lime, not lemon.
You'll be lucky to get any lemon, love.
Actually, I got some limes. I put them onto the sink earlier.
Oh, no bad, just for breathing.
Where is Alan?
Where's Kath?
How should I know? I'm not my In other words, you don't know. The phone rang, she answered it, and then she went out. Now you know as much as I do.
I wonder where she's gone.
It's none of your business.
I know where she is. She'll have gone down the Vic to have a word with Pete about the darts match.
I hope she told him to lay off the trap on onions.
And the flaming black pudding sarnies.
Oh, stop complaining. His grub's always spot on.
For someone in need of a taste bud transplant, it's about time he either got married or at least got a woman in.
What? Are you saying women are any good for cooking?
No, cooking and...
Yeah, all right. We get it. You're a pig. And Simon, don't forget, you owe me an Indian and a Chinese, considering we got into the finals and you don't stand a chance.
Seizu, we're in the finals, we're on top form, and your Sharon's on holiday from tomorrow, so who's going to be your fourth man?
Well, I've been practicing, and I don't mind saying I'm awfully good.
Come on then, let's see what you've got. We've got Chinese to win.
Oh, shit. I said I was never going to go back in that Chinese with this lot ever again.
Why not?
It was so embarrassing.
Oh, go on. What did they do? Can't be as bad as that joke you told Seamus.
It was worse. When the waiter came out to ask us what we wanted, Divvy here shouts, "Oi, bro, are you one king for waiter or food king for chef?"
What did the waiter say?
Bugger off to Bombay Palace and he would serve us.
So, what was this joke that Dal told Seamus?
Oh, Paddy walks into the bank with a sawn-off shotgun, and the cashier says, "You're Irish, aren't you?" And he says, "How do you know?" And she says, "You've sawn off the wrong end of a shotgun."
Has anyone seen Alan?
Last I heard, he was going down the cellar.
Alan? Can you come here at once? I have something for you. Has he gone stark raving mad? Has he lost what little sense he had?
What's that, Skippy? Young Terrier's fallen 600 feet down a mine shaft?
And he's still alive.
What's that, Skip? Sorry, old mate, I think you're having us on again. Here, have a Leamington.
I thought it were mice that hurled themselves off cliffs.
No, that's a lemming.
I thought you put them in gin and tonics.
Alan, get out of that Mickey Mouse costume at once.
That isn't Mickey Mouse, Gwen. It's Skippy.
Skippy, the bus kangaroo.
Now what? Planes crash landing where? You want us to do what?
Shove this head right up your arse.
There is no need for such language.
Oh, I assure you there is every need, and it isn't just talk.
Well, what on earth possessed you to dress up like that in the first place?
A message from you, from the brewery.
Well, yes, the brewery did ring. And they said that they were going to bring round some products for you to display.
Yeah, this box of shit here.
No! These, I presume, posters for the walls.
Well, if the brewery didn't send all this, then... Where do you two think you're going?
Rob, I think we left our surfboards on the bus.
Stop right there.
Oh, Charlie, that bloody hurt!
Good! It were meant to.
Behave a lovely little possums. Throw another shrimp on the barbie, will ya? Darling, you be gone and fuck the top.
Don't throw that!
Do you come from a land down under? Where women go and men wonder. Can't you hear the thunder? You better run, you better take cover.
face.
Shut up! I have never seen anything so ridiculous in all my life.
Shut up!
Well, really.
It's a shame. Well, it's just bad luck. You were robbed. Such a pity that last art fell out of the board, wasn't it?
Shut up!
It was pathetic, to be fair.
Who asked you? What are you even doing here?
Hey, this is a hive of activity. Most of our regulars drinking here.
May I speak?
If you must.
I know it's been an eventful night, but has anybody noticed anything odd?
I'd like how.
Nothing else would matter to me.
Oh, do be quiet.
Go on, I'd like how.
Has anybody noticed that Kath hasn't been here all night?
Oh yeah, is she still upstairs laying down?
No, she went out, down to the Vic.
What's she doing down there till this time?
I know what I'd be doing.
Yeah, that's probably illegal.
Well, I'm off to look for her.
I'll come with you.
Are you sure that's wise?
And why not?
Well, if you can't guarantee being home before dawn, don't want you turning into a little pile of dust.
Are we all done? Because I am knackered.
Yeah, come on then, chaps. Let's be finished up, please. See you on Friday for the darts final.
Yes, lads. Come and watch for professionals at work. Right, I'm off to the loo. Oh, wait for me. I'll beat you to it.
Will you be here, Daniel?
Yeah, I'll be here. There's something I need to tell you about my job.
I'll walk down to the thing with you. I'll have to see Pete about something.
Right. I think that's it then, Cock. Shall we get off? Oh, Gwen, make sure you lock the door securely after us, won't you? We don't want anybody breaking in and ravishing you, do we?
Ravishing me? You must be joking.
Well, obviously in your case, yes I am.
Joyce, could you do me a favour? On your way out, could you put the cat out, please?
No worries, there's a cat trap. She'll let herself back in.
Well, in that case, can you put Velma in a taxi?
Oh! Come on.
And where have you been?
Out.
Out where? Alan has gone looking for you.
Has he? Well, I'm here.
I suppose that you've been to the Vic.
The Vic? What makes you say that?
Velma said.
Oh, Velma says more than a prayer sometimes.
Well, it's true. She's not exactly going to win Mastermind, is she?
Shut up, Mother. I am fed up of your bitching.
Don't you talk to me in that tone of voice. So where have you been then? The phone rang. Who was it if it wasn't this Peter?
Pete, Vic, what is it with you? It was the doctors, if you must know.
Doctors? And what did he say? Catherine, you're frightening me now. What did he say? Oh my God. It's cancer, isn't it?
No, Mum. It's worse than cancer.
Don't be silly. Nothing can be more worse than cancer.
Mother, I'm pregnant.
What did you just say?
I said I'm pregnant.
Don't be so ridiculous. You can't be.
Well, I am. The doctor said so, and so do 5 predictors.
Well, I assume you haven't told Alan.
No, Mother, I haven't.
No, and I bet you didn't.
And what do you mean by that?
Well, it can't be his, but he's been seen to.
Are you suggesting I've been with another man?
Well, I don't see 3 wise men and a bright star around here, do you, Catherine? These things don't just happen by themselves.
I'm well aware of the facts of life, thank you, Mother. Has it occurred to you that maybe it's Alan's fault? That the vasectomy was, I don't know, reversed itself? Because that's the only explanation I can come up with, unless I've been sleepwalking.
Well, if you're sure you haven't been with anyone else.
I think I might remember, don't you? It's not the kind of thing you forget.
Well, I don't know what Alan was going to say.
Well, he won't think I've slept with someone else, that's for sure.
Everybody else will.
At this particular moment, I don't give a stuff what anyone else thinks. I'm just worried about Alan and Sarah.
You could have an abortion. That way nobody else would need to know.
Are you thinking about me here? Or what everyone's going to say?
You, of course, dear.
Of course.
Well, you'll have to have a test.
What sort of a test?
Oh, to see if his you-know-what is you-know.
Well, it's obvious his you-know-what is you-know-whatting, because I'm pregnant.
But he'll need to know for his own peace of mind.
No, he won't. He won't jump to the conclusion you did.
We'll see.
Mother, he trusts me.
It's not about trust. It's about human nature and facts. The fact is, Alan's had a vasectomy, and you're pregnant. He'll put 2 and 2 together and make 5.
No, he won't. I just know he won't.
Well, I hope you're right.
Why do you always have to think the worst? You've never liked Alan, have you?
That is not true. All I've ever wanted is the best for you. If you're happy, I'm happy. Isn't that what every mother wants?
Alan is the best. And he'll be all right about this, you'll see.
Well, I hope you're right. Oh, and another thing, you better tell Sarah before she hears this from anyone else.
I'll tell Sarah in my own time, thank you. And don't you go telling anybody either.
I wouldn't be telling anybody, am I? It's not the sort of thing that people want to hear, not at your age. You've got to admit, it is a tad embarrassing.
Go to bed, Mother.
Wake me if you need me. I'm a light sleeper.
What do you think he's going to do when I tell him? Smash the place up or something?
No, I think he's more likely to punch someone on the nose.
Like who?
Like this Peter whoever from the Vic.
You have a dirty mind, Mother. Good night.
Hello? Ah, there you are. We're looking for you. Went down the Vic. Pete said he'd not seen you. Although he did want to talk to you about the ladies' darts final. Something about fried dog turd sarnies.
Alan, come sit down.
What's up with your face? It was just a joke. Has Crawley been at it again?
The doctor rang me earlier.
And hot flush time, is it?
There's no easy way to say this. I'm just asking you to trust me.
What is it, cat love? I'm not going to like this, am I?
You know how when you went for your vasectomy, you had to sign a form to say that you wouldn't hold the doctor responsible if it didn't work?
But it did work. The tests were clear.
I know it did work, but they have been known to reverse.
Oh, I see. Oh, Kath, is that what all this is about? A reversal? Oh, come on, love, be sensible. It's not like we were going to be trying again with kids, is it? Not after Sarah, it took us ages. The only reason I went along with this vasectomy is so you didn't have to go back on the pill. And I made a vow that day that I would not put my bollocks in anybody else's hands apart from yours.
You don't have to go back. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
I think I'm missing the point of this conversation.
I got the test results.
And? Come on, love, spit it out.
I'm pregnant.
You can't be pregnant. I've had me, you're in the chains.
Alan, I'm pregnant. Confirmed. 3 months pregnant.
Well, it isn't mine, so whose is it?
How can you say such a thing?
As you just reminded me, 3 years ago I had a vasectomy, remember? 2 big black balls. 2 big black balls firing blanks.
The doctor thinks it might have reversed itself.
Does he now?
I guess my mother is right and you'll just have to go give a sample.
So your mother knows, does she? And what makes you and her think that I'm going through with all that humiliation again?
Because you have to.
I don't have to do anything. Except find out who my wife's been sleeping with.
Oh, Alan, don't do this.
Don't do what? You tell me all of a sudden that you're pregnant after 3 years of having a vasectomy. It's a bit of a tough ask, that one, Kath.
What's the alternative?
Well, I wouldn't like to say. Do you?
No, but it's obvious what you're thinking.
You have no idea what I'm thinking, but do, go on, enlighten me.
You honestly think I've been with another man?
Don't you think I've got good reason? Go on then, have you been with another man?
I'm not going to answer that question.
No, I bet you're bloody not.
This is ridiculous. Just think about what you're saying, what you are accusing me of.
I'm not accusing you of anything. You seem to be volunteering up the information yourself.
Just go for the bloody tests, Alan.
Don't you worry, I'm going to go for these tests, and it's going to take a bloody convincing doctor to make me believe this rubbish. Honestly, Kath, I've heard some stories, but this one takes the medal. I'll sleep in the spare room tonight.
Alan. Whoa. What is up with him? Sarah. We found out why I've been a bit off lately. Hormone imbalance. You could say that. Do you know what? I'm going to consider being a doctor. My powers of diagnosis are amazing. Better make it a gynecologist then. No, I was thinking that when I... Why a gynecologist? Because I'm pregnant. Is this some kind of a joke? Do you see me and your father laughing? But Dad, he's had the chop, didn't he? You know he did. So how can you be pregnant then? Oh. Oh, what? Nothing. I'll tell you what I told your father and what I told your grandma. This baby is his. I have not slept with another man. I don't know why I'm doing this. Doing what? Justifying myself to everyone. Do you know, I'm pregnant and not one person has asked me how I feel. It's all been, oh, what's Alan going to say? This isn't an immaculate conception, you know. All I can think is that somehow, and I don't know how, that bloody vasectomy has reversed itself. But no, the first thing that pops into everyone's head is that I've been playing away. No, it wasn't. Don't lie to me. It's written all over your face.
Is that what Dad thinks as well?
Oh, yes. It's funny how you think you know someone and then it turns out you don't really know them at all.
He can have a test, can't he?
Oh, he'll be having a test.
So then everything will be all right?
No, Sarah. I don't think anything will be all right ever again.
I don't know why you're getting upset.
Don't you? Do you know what the 3 people I love best have just accused me of?
I'm sorry, Mum, but it is the first thing that comes to mind. I mean, Dad's had a vasectomy, you're pregnant. What do you expect people to think?
I would hope that you all knew me better, and it would be the second thing that popped into your head. I believe you, Mum. And when Dad's had the test results back, he'll believe you as well.
You're missing the point of the conversation here.
What point?
I shouldn't have to wait for proof. No one should have accused me of sleeping with another man in the first place.
Well, wait until Dad calms down and then talk to him.
I don't know if I want to talk to him. Not the way I'm feeling at the moment.
You'll have to. You've got a lot of sorting out to do.
Don't you think I know that?
What did Grandma say?
Something along the lines of, get rid of it quick and no one need know.
Is that an option?
I can't deal with that. Not yet.
You haven't got a lot of time, you know.
I know. Do you know the irony of all this?
What?
We tried for years to have another baby. Gave it up as a bad job in the end.
So, why did Dad go for the op?
Because I didn't want to go on the pill. And I thought 37 was too old to be starting with babies again.
Has Dad gone to bed? I'll go see if I can talk some sense into him.
What a mess. What a bloody awful mess.
Well, you couldn't be that man I adored. You don't seem to know, you seem to care what your heart is for. Well, I don't know him anymore. There's nothing where he used to lie. The conversation has run dry. That's what's going on. Nothing's
Just a devil woman with devil on her mind. She's just a devil woman. Woo! Morning, Your Majesty.
Oh, shut up, Velma. I'm not in the mood.
Do you know what? I think that's the nicest thing you've ever said to me, love.
What?
What's up?
Nothing. Oh, everything. Do you have children?
Yes. I mean, well, I've got two. One's in Australia and one's bumming round Spain at the moment. You know, all grown up and doing their own thing. Well, of course I miss them. You've got to let them get on with their own life, haven't you?
Do you think I'm a bad mother?
Do you really want me to answer that question?
I interfere, don't I?
Yes.
I'm judgmental.
Yes.
Manipulative.
Yes.
Anything else?
You're loudmouth, you're opinionated, you're patronising, you're pretentious, you're egocentric and snotty.
You don't like me, do you?
In a word, no. What's brought all this on anyway? You're not thinking of topping yourself, are you, love? I mean, if you are, please don't do it in the kitchen now the knives are back. I've got all the food to prepare for tonight.
Do you think I could change?
Into what?
Into a person that people like.
Into a word of advice?
Looks are deceptive, aren't they?
What do you mean?
I mean, you look as common as muck, but really you're quite intelligent.
Sorry, did you want a word of advice or a smack in the gob?
Advice! I don't like violence.
Have a word with Seamus.
Why?
Well, besides the fact you're the only person who can understand the word that man says, he's got a lot of sound advice. He'll put you straight.
But how do you know when you don't even understand him?
Oh, he writes it all down. Come on, you put your money where your mouth is. Go and give him a ring and sort out a meeting with him. Oh, and do me a favour while you're there. Give him some elocution lessons, will you? And smarten him up a bit. Oh, dear. And that had better bloody be a joke and all. Nah. Oh, she's having a lie down, but I wouldn't interrupt her now.
Why?
I'm not one to gossip, love.
Since when?
Right, Alan stormed out of here at 8 o'clock this morning, face like thunder, raging. She's been upstairs lying down, and every time she gets out of bed, she bursts into tears and bloody runs back again. Sarah's wandering around with her lip so far out, you can hang a coat from it. And to cap all that, Cruella's just been nice to me. She's thinking about giving up witch status and joining the human race. All things considered, things are not well here at the Frog and Duck.
Well, someone's going to have to stand in for me at the darts match.
What? What have you done? Got it caught in somebody's underpants?
Trapped in a taxi door.
Oh, I see. Trying to get away without paying again. Tarara Bundy, she can play.
Oh, she can't. She's already playing.
Well, don't look at me. Last time I threw a dart, it hit my old man.
How come?
I was aiming at him. Mind you, he can consider himself lucky. I only had the one dart in my hand at the time. I just found out he was sleeping with the office bike. Joyce.
Oh, Velma, she can't even hit the bloody boards.
Shame you can't get one of the lads to play for you.
That is it. One of the lads can do it.
What? No, you'll get thrown out the league.
Not if I don't know it's a lad. He's still got that wig.
Oh, Claire, you are naughty! Pure evil! When are you going to get to do it?
I am not going to tell anyone. I'm going to get Tara Bunty to talk to.
Not that boy!
Yes, no! Oh my God, he's going to look lovely as a woman.
Oh my God! Oh, I'd love to be there when she tells him.
He'll do anything for it at the moment. Anything.
Oh my God!
Right, I'm off to go and find her.
Yeah, I'm off to the bloody cash and carry. Alan has left us short of everything in this pub except for baby bloody sham. And I'm not asking Kath. I'm not going to risk it. Come on, I'll give you a lift to Rara What's-Her-Faces.
There's definitely something going on apart from just hormones.
Why is it called hormones?
She lives in Church Broughton.
Oh, she bloody would. Hey, how do you make a hormone?
That bad, eh? Well, I'll just come and tell you that I'm picking up trophies for tonight, since Al hadn't bothered. Thought we'd have statues of naked women this year.
Whatever.
Or Waterford cut glass, then we can smash them on the floor afterwards.
I'll go along with that.
And then Joyce and Velma can run naked round the pub shouting, "Aliens are coming!"
That's a good idea.
You haven't heard a word I've said, have you?
Sorry, Gary. I was miles away.
I could see that. Is something wrong?
That's the understatement of the year.
I'm a good listener if you want to talk.
I think I've done enough talking.
Okay, I can see you want to be on your own. I'll be off then.
No, Gary, don't go. I don't want to be on my own.
So where's Alan?
I've no idea.
Have you two had a row?
I wish we had.
Okay, take your time. Talk if you want to. And if you don't, we'll just sit here in silence. It'll be like being at home.
Do you ever think how happy you are? And then have someone pull the rug out from under you? Like, just when you think everything's starting to go right, suddenly you walk into a brick wall.
Oh, that's life, Kath. You're lucky if you've been happy. Some people, including me, have never had that privilege.
Do you feel life has dealt you a fair share of the pack?
I think you've got just as many aces as everyone else. It depends on how you use them.
Aces. That's a laugh. I've been dealt the Joker.
Well, it can't be that bad.
Can't it? You might as well know. Everyone else is going to soon enough. I'm pregnant.
And you think that's the joker? I'd say that with the ace of aces.
Do you know how old I am?
Well, what's age got to do with it?
All right, try this one then. You've forgotten that Alan had a vasectomy 3 years ago.
Well, these things happen, Kath. No birth control is infallible. Is it a risk to your health or to baby? Or does Al want you to have an abortion? Is that what's bothering you?
Alan doesn't even think the baby is his.
Oh, come on, that's ridiculous.
Is it? You're the first person I've told who has not jumped to the conclusion that I've been playing away. My mother's even got a name. Pete from the Vic.
Now that is ridiculous.
When I first told him, he said he wouldn't go for the tests. And then when it dawned on him that maybe I'd slept with another man, I bet that's where he's gone now. First in the queue down the bloody doctors.
I'll give it benefit of the doubt, Kath.
Like he gave me, you mean?
He's just feeling insecure, that's all. He just wants proof that baby is his.
I think he's gone with the sole intention of proving that it isn't. If he trusted me, and I mean really trusted me, then he wouldn't need to wait for tests. He should know that I would never do such a thing. I love him, and I have always loved him. He should know that.
In a perfect world, maybe. But this isn't the perfect world. He's thinking that the one person he's put his trust in has betrayed him. It's more than he can cope with at the moment.
But I haven't betrayed him. Why can't he see that?
He will, Kath. When logic kicks in, he'll realise how silly he's been.
But the damage has been done.
Do you want me to cancel this darts match?
No, I don't. I'm pregnant, not ill. We can't let the girls down, can we?
All right, I'll be off then. I'll see you tonight.
Thanks, Gary, for everything.
Well?
Well, what?
Have you got something you want to tell me?
No more than I told you last night.
Right.
Is that all you got to say? Right.
What do you want me to say?
Well, sorry would be a good start.
Sorry? I've got nothing to be sorry for. I'm not the one that's pregnant.
What
Am I?
do you mean by that?
Why don't you tell me?
I thought I had.
At no point have you told me Al and I have not slept with another man.
So if I say that, everything's going to be all right, is it?
It depends if you convince me. Go on, I'm waiting.
You've got a bloody long wait then.
What do you mean?
Nothing, Alan. Absolutely nothing. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got some food to get ready for tonight's darts match.
Oh, you're back then.
Keep out of this, Gwen.
I'm afraid I've told Velma about your little problem.
Have you really? How about the Burton Mail next?
Look, you two need to sit down and start talking.
There's no use talking to him. He's not listening to what anyone's saying.
Well, you've not said anything I want to hear.
Do you want my opinion?
What's it got to do with you?
Well, it's only about common sense, really, isn't it? But then you wouldn't know common sense if it actually bit you on the bottom. So, here's a suggestion. Why don't you shut your mouth and give your arse a chance for once?
Are you going to let her speak to me like that?
Mother, all you have done since I told you about my little problem is think about yourself and how embarrassed you are and what's everyone going to say. So you and him can go to hell.
Kath, there's no need to take that tone. We'll just wait for the results of these tests.
Tests! That's what I'm trying to get through your thick skull. We shouldn't have to wait for tests. We should be thinking about what we're going to do next. About this baby, this child.
And what if the test showed that it ain't mine?
What did you... Get out! Get out of my sight!
All I meant was...
I don't care what you meant! I never want to see you again! Ever!
Oh, and that answers all the questions I have with that statement.
Oh, get out, Alan! Get out before I say something I won't regret!
Kath, come on, Right, all this hysteria is not good for the baby. Come on, you need to calm down.
I don't care. I'm having an abortion. I've just decided. Nobody wants this baby. And when he gets the results of the tests confirming that he's a prat, then I don't think I'll even want to speak to him, let alone have his baby.
Well, I think it would be for the best.
You bloody would.
She's too old to be starting with babies.
Rubbish! You're only as old as you bloody feel, and she's obviously not too old, is she? Come on, Kath. You need to just think logically and don't be doing anything that you're going to regret later on.
I don't think so. Right. I think that's subject closed. If you'll excuse me, I'm going to get ready for the darts match tonight.
You're never going ahead with that, are you?
And why not? I haven't got leprosy. It isn't catching. I can't let the girls down anyway.
Well, people will gossip, though.
Ask me if I'm bothered.
Too right, Kath. You just look them in the eye when they give you a grief and just say, off you is.
Thanks, Velma. I knew I could count on you.
You can, Kath, you can.
Well, I can see that I'm not needed around here, so I'm going to leave for the evening. I have an appointment with Seamus.
Mother, you'll be very welcome to come along tonight. And please, stop being so touchy.
Yeah, there's enough bloody hormones flying around here without your HRT being thrown into the mix.
I really hope Seamus can talk some sense into her. I have a feeling I'm really going to need her support. Right, let's change the subject. Gary has been round and he's gone to collect the trophy for tonight. Oh, he's a grand lad, isn't he? I wish our Sarah had set her sights on him instead of on Danny.
You're joking, right?
No, I think he's lovely.
Well, he is. Lovely. You don't know, do you?
No, what?
Gary's gay.
What? Does anybody else know? I mean, Danny doesn't know, that's for sure. You know what he says about gay men.
No, Gary doesn't know yet.
But you said...
What I mean is, he hasn't embraced the whole idea, the concept of being gay.
Well, if he doesn't know, then how do you?
My youngest, Ben, he's gay. Oh, he nearly committed suicide because of it. Poor bugger, he was so scared of telling his dad and what he'd say. I mean, Christ, I don't care, he could be bloody sky blue with purple and orange spots on. And he wouldn't bother me, he's my son, I love him unconditionally. But no, my husband, oh, he's a narrow-minded bloody bigot. Oh, he called him every bloody name under the sun. Pillar biter, shirt lifter, shit shoveler, you name it, he bloody called it him. Oh, and that's when our Ben tried to do it, he just didn't know what to do with himself. Well, that's it, my husband said, right, no, that's it, you're choosing, him or me. Well, what do you do? How can a mother choose between a son and her husband? So, I decided to go round to work one day to see my husband and have it all out, have a chat, talk about it, and that's when I found out he was shagging the office bag. So, that was it, end of relationship, no need to even consider anything. Still, I'm in the start of a brand new relationship now with my gay son, Ben. Oh, yeah, no, he's off round Spain at the moment, finding himself. And that is eventually what Gary will do.
Bloody hell, Velma. How did you come to terms with all of that?
Seamus. No. You say what you want about that man, he's an absolute legend. He really put me in touch with myself, he did.
Oh,
Hey, no, I don't mean no extramarital malarkey or the business end of a vibrator or anything silly like that. No. He's got a lot of sound advice. I've sent your mother round there for some of the same. Oh, let's hope he makes a new bloody woman of her, eh? Oh my God, right, we are changing this subject, I promise you. No more talk about babies, Julie and Clary's or anything else. You wanted to talk about the darts match. Claire's at her Armand Copley.
What? Oh, wonderful. What are we supposed to do now?
You don't need to worry about that because Claire and I, we've got a very cunning plan. It's all organised and it's all sorted. And I tell you what else as well. I'll sort the food out for you. I've been to the cash and carry and got it all sorted. As long as you don't want no bloody cordon bleu, we're fine.
Oh, thanks, Velma.
Whee! Get off. I don't do any of that bloody touchy-feely malarkey. Oh, God, no. I was the one who laughed when Bambi's mother died. I didn't give a stuff that Jack didn't make the bloody raft either. And if I'd have been Bette Midler, I wouldn't have been bloody singing to her. I'd have been shoving her off a cliff. Poor cow.
If I could turn back time, if I could find a way, I'd take back those words that have hurt you, and you'd stay. I don't know why I did the things I did. I don't know why I said the things I said. Rides like a knife.
Well, there's this one by Calvin Klein. This one is flying off the shelves.
You don't have shelves, Tracy. You mean the fine out your cardboard box of smelly girl shit.
Ignore him. Some people will settle for smelling like fag ash and cheese and onion. What's it called again?
Obsession. Makes you smell of sandalwood.
Oh, lovely. That's freshly cooked, smell of cooked grass and warm sea breeze.
Oh, sorry, what was that you wanted, Simon? 2 large tubes of spot cream and an extra large KY jelly?
Piss off, Tracy.
You know, does it work? Is a woman?
Oh, yeah. 1 spritz of this and you'll be in any pair of knickers you choose.
I'll take one. When do you need the cash?
Oh, don't worry about it. I know where you live.
I thank you, and so will Tara.
So, you reckon you're in there then?
Oh yeah, she sounded dead sexy on the phone.
And what exactly did she say?
Darling, you said you would climb the highest mountains and swim the deepest seas to win my affection. Well, there's something I want you to do for me, and if you do it, you'll have my undying love forever.
She meant love, no need trembling car park.
Ah, that's just posh talk. Forget your kecks off and show me your tackle.
I think you're out your depth there. I mean, she's a smart-looking bird, but she's not one of us.
I like her. She's different. Anyway, since when have you been Deirdre? I ain't seen you getting your end away lately.
I can't be bothered.
Well, I think he fancies Claire.
I don't. She's a mate.
You can't have birds for mates. Birds are for shagging. Blokes are for mates.
You lot talk a load of bollocks.
Gary's right. I do have some birds of mates. Anyway, the only one I've looked twice at apart from Sarah is Dawn. I really fancy Dawn.
Dawn? I thought you fancied Kath.
Well, yeah, I do. You know, it's the older woman fantasy, but...
Does Al know you fancy her?
I doubt it. Why?
Oh no, just give him wide berth at the moment and don't flirt with Kath.
Do you know something we do?
Well, it ain't for me to say.
You're like a bloody old woman sometimes. If you know something, spill it.
Do you really fancy Dawn?
Yes, Dawn.
Dawn?
Yeah, I'd give her one if that's what you mean. Oh, watch out, Tara's in.
Hi, darling. Thanks for coming.
I haven't yet.
May I have a word in private?
You can have anything you like in private. No. No, no. No. Yeah. 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 Yeah, yeah. Yes, yes. What I'm about to do is for the good of this pub and the good of this pub only. That has nothing to do with my sexual preferences or any deep repressed transsexual desires. Do I make myself clear?
As clear as mud, mate.
Going to stand in for Claire at the dance match.
Ooh, this could go down in annals of history.
Hey, nobody said anything about anals or going down.
It's just a saying, mate.
Right then, my love, 'tis a far, far better thing you do now than you have ever done.
Come on, Tara, let's get it over with before I change my mind.
See you all later.
And the first person to take the piss gets my fist in their gob, alright?
Would we? Would we? Yes, we bloody would. Who's got video?
All right, Simon, hope you got your money with you. Simon, money, Indian.
What?
Well, you said that you would get me an Indian if I won you, and a Chinese if we made it to the finals. And it's finals night. Where is the sound of my Indian?
I always honour my bets. You'll get your Indian.
Oi, Kat, what are you doing? I said I'm going to work tonight. You've got enough on your plates.
Who's going to have you?
Joyce will give us that, won't you, love?
I'll give you a do with the exercise instead of just sitting and supping.
Now you can work and sup.
How's your slimming going?
Oh, great. We've only both put on half the stone since we started.
Do you know, I wonder if I were you. There's more important things in life.
I reckon I've got one of them eating disorders. You know, like what they say in them magazines, like you've got an eating disorder when you look in the mirror and it's a little fat person looking back at you.
Dawn, here a minute. I want you.
I think he's got it. By George, I think he's got it.
Well, it's about bloody time. My, it's as thick as a wrestler's neck, that one.
Hey.
Dawn's fancied him since you were like 7.
No. How come I didn't know?
Oh, you're not as observant as I am.
You mean I ain't as piggy nosy as you mean?
Well, it was pretty obvious.
Dawn?
They're suited.
Who knows? Everyone thought Alan and I were suited. But when push came to shove, he fell over.
Why? What do you mean?
I'll explain later.
Dawn? Can I have a word?
It's, depends what kind of word you want.
Do you fancy? Let me whisper.
What? Now?
What do you think?
Oh, I'm always up for a laugh. Come on, let's go for it.
You're alright, you are, Dawn. Do you know that?
You're not so bad yourself.
Do you think shop will be shut?
Nah, closes about 8.
What time is it?
About time.
What?
Never mind. Come on, we're going to have to run. See you later.
Shut it!
I think he looks lovely.
Oh, so do I, Tucky.
I warned you lot.
We're going to have to do something with his legs.
Oh, I've got an idea.
Oh, you bugger.
All in hand.
Tara, not here.
Are you going to do his bikini line?
That cock.
I didn't know men had hairs on the...
Shut your gob.
Oh, why don't you?
I said shut your gob.
Look, all I was trying to say was,
You've been warned.
look, why don't you just wear a long skirt? Oh, trousers then. All the girls are wearing trousers these days.
You bastards.
Sorry, Dad, we didn't think.
I bet you bloody didn't.
Oh, we didn't listen to him. Dad, what are you doing?
Not you, about should know about it.
He's going to stand in for Claire at the darts match.
Oh, why didn't anyone ask me?
I think you're too young. Anyway, Danielle here makes the perfect substitute.
Yeah, so long as no one recognises him. Her.
Sarah, be very careful what you say next.
Right then, ladies, let's do the final touches.
Oh, can I help? I picked up some great tips on Cosmo.
Come on, Danny. How did you manage it, Tara?
He was like putty in my hand.
By that, I take it you mean oily, stinky, and very greasy.
Sarah, have you seen your dad?
No. What time does the dance match start?
They should be here Kate. Have you seen your grandma?
Velma said that she was going out with Seamus.
I do hope she doesn't come back singing when Irish eyes are smiling then.
I hope she don't bloody come back at all.
Mum, it's gone 8. Shouldn't they be here by now? I'll give them 10 minutes and then I'll give them a call. Where have you been? You've been gone ages.
Seamus and I have been having a heart-to-heart.
I bet that was a one-sided conversation.
And what was the outcome?
Oh, you'd be surprised.
Why? Have you had a personality transplant?
I should ignore that remark. Because as Seamus points out, one only makes fun of who one actually likes.
Seamus said that, did he? You got that one wrong, cop.
Excuse me, I need to unpowder my nose.
You're supposed to be making a new woman of her.
Oh. She's a new woman, all right.
You spoke!
I've always spoken, darling. You've just never understood me before.
How come I can understand you now?
Gwendolyn pointed out 1 or 2 grammatical errors.
Can I just point out something to you? You were supposed to be making a new woman out of her.
I think I may have achieved the desired result.
Have you been in there tonight?
Oh, why, what's up? Oh, did you like Velma's little touches? What was it you wanted? Tissues, potpourri and flowers? You did it, didn't you? I did.
Tissues?
It does the same bloody job.
Smelling salts? I said pot puree.
Listen, if you've ever followed any of this lot in there, it's bloody smelling salts you need, not bloody dried rose petals. For Christ's sake, I've told you, it's a bog in a pub.
In Totbury, I know. But let me tell you.
Gwendolyn, remember...
Let me tell you. What a marvellous idea. How inventive. Velma. Fabulous. Bravo. Well done.
Velma! Fucking hell, Velma!
Seamus! English, if you please.
Velma, darling, are you fucking okay?
Well, go on. Ask her then.
Velma, will you do me the honor of becoming my wife?
Wife? Are you off your head? Christ, look at the size of that. It must be 24 carats at least.
Oh, she's talking about the ring.
Well, what did you think I was talking about? Is it real?
Oh, yes. It's real. I chose it myself. Seamus isn't short of a bob or two, you know.
Seamus, listen, we need to have a chat. I'm not averse to shacking up or seeing each other or... But marriage, it's a bit, you know... We'll have to have a think about it. Okay, come on. But somebody needs to ring the bloody Vic. It's gone 8:30.
Hey, what's going on? It's 8:30. He did what? Oh, he's back now. They won't be coming.
What? Why not?
They best bloody be coming.
What have you done?
Do you want to tell them, Al, or should I?
Please yourself.
Alan, what have you done?
Nothing any man wouldn't do, given the circumstances.
Alan?
That's the last time he messes around.
It's Pete. Al's decked him.
What? Is he alright?
You'd want to know.
Oh, for goodness sake, have you lost all reason? This has nothing to do with Pete. Why won't you listen to me?
Because you're not saying anything.
Oh, you stupid man.
Oh, I'm not the one nursing a black eye, am I?
I haven't been near Pete.
I don't believe you!
Oh, I don't care what you believe. In fact, I don't care about you, full stop. You're a narrow-minded, insensitive, brainless prig.
And that's better than what you are!
Oh!
Calm down, old friend.
Calm down! No one can convince me that Pete Jackson hasn't been sleeping with my wife.
I can.
And how can you do that?
Because Pete Jackson, well, he's gay.
And how the bloody hell do you know that?
Because...
Go on, lad, it's not going to hurt.
Because I'm gay.
Oh yeah. Pull the other one, it plays Jingle Bells.
I'm really sorry, Del. I've been waiting for the right moment to tell you.
And you think that this is the right time, in this pub, in front of all of our friends, to admit that you're a... I can't even bloody say it. Well, Gary, you're no friend of mine.
Del boy, he's your best friend. So, give him a chance to explain.
Explain what? He likes men. Do you know what? I've a good mind to knock your head off your shoulders, but on second thoughts, I don't even want to touch you.
Danny! It's not catching. He's gay. He's still the same person.
He's not the same person. He's not the same person at all.
Danny, if I could have a quiet word in your ear now. Get outside.
Dad, I think you ought to go round to the Vic and apologise to Pete.
I will.
Dad, now.
And you, stop being so bloody stubborn and assure your husband that you've not been unfaithful, and stop being a martyr.
Oh, for goodness sake.
Catherine, you will do as you're told, because you're not too old to have a slap on the backside.
Well said, Gwen. And Banway, it's arse round here. You, sit down, shake hands, and talk to him. It is not the end of the bloody world.
I don't know how you come by that one.
Cowboy, he's your friend. He's gay. He's not terminally ill. He's not committed a murder. Just talk to him. Think about it.
Shut it! Thelma's right. You'll get over it.
Right. Well then, seeing as there's not going to be a darts match tonight, let's have a glad to be alive party. And you know what? The drinks are on Alan.
Yay! Yoo-hoo!
Well, Claire, you said you wanted a curry? Well, I'm Tim Curry from the Rocky Horror Show, so here it goes. I'm just a sweet transvestite from transsexual Transylvania.
She's met my faithful handyman. He's just a little brought down because when you knocked, he thought you were the candy man. Don't get strung up by the way I look. Don't judge a book by its cover. I'm not much of a man by the light of day, but by night I'm one hell of a lover. I'm just a sweet transvestite from transsexual Transylvania. Let me show you around, maybe.
So, do I have my answer then?
Just, give us a chance, will ya? That is her way of saying, please make a little bit more fuss.
Velma, love of my life, will you please do me the honour of becoming my wife?
Seamus, we really do need to talk about it. As I mentioned, I'm not averse to shacking up. Marriage, we'll have to talk about that at another date. Okay.
Oh, Velma.
What's this then? The firing squad?
What happened?
I went round and apologised, alright?
And now what?
Suppose we wait for the results of these tests.
Ha! That's the part you bloody don't get, isn't it?
What?
About why Kath is so upset with you.
Go on then, Einstein, explain it to me.
Right, I will. You and Kath have been married for 20 years, 10 of which you spent in this place. You're together 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So please, enlighten me. When has she found the time to have an affair?
I don't know.
Exactly, you don't know. So, carry on, Velma.
Thank you. Right, Kath and sex.
I object!
It's not flaming Perry Mason, right? You're overruled for being argumentative. Right, when you've had an argument with Kath, does she withhold sex?
Yeah, until I've grovelled enough. I've got a special pair of knee pads.
Right, so, if Kath was conducting said affair, would she be able to just have sex just for the sake of it? Or would she have to care about the person she was, sleeping with?
She'd have to care a bloody lot.
Just answer the question, yes or no.
You and Kath, now, I'm presuming that you still have sex. But when was the actual last time?
Oh, well, my birthday was alright. Well, in fact, it was better than alright. It was bloody amazing.
There's no need to elaborate.
So, we have ascertained now that should Kath have an affair with somebody, she would have to like them an awful lot. In fact, she'd probably have to be in love with the man. Yes or no?
Yes, I suppose.
So, in the name of all things holy, how did you not notice if she was having an affair?
I don't know. How would I know?
She'd have left you, you pillock.
Thank you, Gwen. I couldn't have said that better myself.
No, I don't know. I'll have to think about that one.
Well, please, do not be thinking about it for too long, because she's going to leave you, Alan. And talking of leaving, me and Father Jack are going home. I need to check out his credentials.
And I am going to retire for the night. After all, I need my beauty sleep.
What? You're not expecting me to contradict that, are you? Dad, have you been here all night?
I've been thinking
What about?
about you.
Me? I'd have thought you'd have been thinking about this mess that you got yourself into. The post here, there's one from the doctors.
You're a bonny baby. You must take after me. But cry, you could cry for England. And when we got you home from the hospital, your mother cried for 2 days. And on your first day of school, and then you got the measles, and we had to watch the bloody Wizard of Oz 27 times. You lost your first tooth? And your mother? What have I done?
Go talk to her, Dad.
Go and get her. We'll open this together.
Dad.
What's this? Gone to the clinic for a termination. Sarah, quickly think, where would she have gone?
I don't
Quick.
know. She never even told me she was going.
The doctors, they'll know. Hello, yes, it's Alan Timpson here. I need to know where you've referred my wife. She's gone for a termination. What do you mean that's privileged information? I have a right to know. Listen here, you stupid cow. If you don't tell me, I'm going to come down there and find out myself. This is my wife and my child we're talking about.
Your child, Alan.
Have you gone through with it?
Don't be daft. I've only been gone half an hour. What happened, Mom? I couldn't go through with it.
I'm so sorry. I've been so stupid.
Yes, you have. I take it the test results have arrived then?
Oh. No.
Then why the change of heart?
I know you could never cheat on me.
And why not?
Because you love me. You love our Sarah, and you'd never put that at risk. And if you were going to cheat on me, you'd just leave. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry too, Alan. I've been too pig-headed to convince you that I wasn't playing away. Oh, what a pair of old fools we are, eh?
Hey, less of the old. We're about to be parents again. Oh, sleepless nights, shitty nappies. Oh, God.
I'll help. We did delivery when I was at college. Can I be there? Can I help?
No.
What's this?
I presume it's results of these tests.
Aren't you going to open it?
Why? I've got everything I need right here. Best wife in the world, amazing daughter, and a little one on the way. A boy, I hope. Oh, right, it's time I take my two favourite ladies out for lunch.
Ooh, the dial?
No, McDonald's. I've got a train set to save up for. Right, lead the way.
and dancing behind movie scenes, behind those movie screens. Asher Bosley, she's the one that keeps the dream alive from the morning past the evening to the end of the light. Brimful of Asher on the 45. Well, it's a brimful of Asher on the 45. Brimful of Asher on the 45. Well, it's a brimful of Asher on the 45. Everybody needs a bosom for a pillow. Everybody needs a bosom. Everybody needs a bosom for a pillow. Everybody needs a bosom. Mine's on the 45. And singing, illuminate the main streets and the cinema aisles. We don't care about no government warning about that promotion of the simple life of the damn fair.